So we're at the campsite. Well, I'm at the campsite. They're leaving right now, so I was able to make a video real quick. So let me flip us around. Let me show you what we got. Get 49, which is actually kind of a nice little spot. Even though it's a campground, it's whatever. But I'm by the woods. I like that. I'm actually kind of invading my neighbor a little bit, but there's nobody here. So yeah, that is a washer dryer combo. The box laying down is a 100-gallon propane tank. So I went to Menards, grabbed a bunch of material. I'm going to frame in the perimeter of this dude because I'm a carpenter and I'm not just doing foam like everybody else does. So I'm going to frame in around this dude, and I'll kind of insulate, do some pieces and foam and stuff, and kind of box this dude in. I don't know what I'm going to do here. This is just really tall. I may just do the bottom here and then just do a double insulation for underneath to seal that gap, so that way I still have access to my supplies. I just now hooked up my hot water hose, or my heated water hose. I ran my heated tape on my sewer line. We went to Dakota RV, well, Melinda did, and got me another sewer hose because I forgot that we have a back bathroom over there that's going to come all the way this way. But I'm going to run it underneath my heated space. So you see my duct work. Yeah, I'm not like everyone else. I'm not going to just rely on the heat tape to do it. So I'm encapsulating it. And yes, I definitely could have just got some bad insulation and some plastic and wrapped it. But these were kind of easier to work with. So I just cut that sucker right down the middle because I couldn't feed the hose through. And then I put it on and I used some Gorilla Tape and taped it. Then that's her heat box, but I want to do another one. I want to insulate a tote or something and throw over the top of that as well, because hers does not, her wood box does not sit, her as in the lady that runs the place, it doesn't sit over like I need it to. That notch that looks like a pecker, that's not tall enough. It's like the box isn't tall enough. She needs a taller box for it to actually work. So I'm going to create another one, an insulated box. I have my stuff here, so that my surge, so that way I'm good. 50 amp line. This is going to run underneath my heated space, so I'm only going to run to just underneath the skirt that I frame in. So I will do another video of how I do this. But what I decided to do was run my heated hose. I think that's a 50 footer. I'll have to look. The box is somewhere. Let's see. Oh yeah, 50 footer. Okay. That's a 50-foot hose that I ran through. And then I have a temporary water filter and my pressure regulator. So, oh, I gotta flip that switch on. Or for my tank. But I forget where that's at. Yeah. Oh, it's on right now. It's flipped over. It's this one right here. So I'm normal. I'm on. So anyway, this is a temporary setup because I have the water filter people going to show up, and they're going to set me up a full RV water filtration system, which will go into this bay that I have a mess in. And that will go into, there's a hidden compartment. You could kind of see it here. So all that's heated under there as well. If any of you have a suggestion of what else to do, that would be awesome. But there's a lot of space in there, so I'm going to have them mount something behind all that. But yeah, this skirt is just kind of, I think this is an aluminum, it looks like. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my framing to right exactly here. Sorry, framing right here. This is 1.5 inches. So my framing is going to go here. I have some 1-inch foam. That's 3.3 R insulation. That's going to go here. Inside my framing, I'm just going to run long runs from A to B. That's like 12'3" or something like that. I'll run a bottom and a top, just like you do building a wall. I'll do maybe 3 verticals just to hold it up. And I think that's about it. And then it's all going to be connected. I'm going to use minimal screws. I will be attached on the corners to attach the plates together. And that's it. Oh, it'll get R13. I'm going to use a craft base because I want the wind barrier on the inside. And then I'll use my foam on the outside. And then I am going to get some rolled roofing as well to waterproof it. So it'll tape to the top is what I'm going to do. Is I want to tape it up here. It's going to tape right up here, down and onto my foam, because I have some black tape onto my foam, and then at the bottom down here, I think that what I'm going to do is this, and then throw some shit right back. And if I need to, I'll get like a stake, or I'll get some 2x2s or something and roll it up and put it on. But we're going to be stationary for a minute, so I just want to make sure that with our North Dakota winters, that we're good. I just want to make sure that we're not freezing up in our new space. So let me show you what I have for material, just so maybe it'll help somebody, or maybe someone will tell me I'm an idiot. I don't know. So here's my 2x4s for my 2025. What is it? Oh, I thought it was Grand Design. It's High Country. For my High Country, I think I'm 40 feet long overall, like 43 overall from the nose to the tail. And I'm like, what, 8 foot there, and then 3 foot, so that's 11, 12, 13. So we're 13 feet wide. The wife is getting me some plastic that's 12 by 100. And I'm gonna line the bottom of it because I don't want cold coming up. And I want it to be completely enclosed, but I wound up getting make some 2-inch cutouts with the hole saw, and do some of those little round soffit vents, just for, you gotta have some kind of air. So I'll do maybe 4 on each side, and just kind of sporadic. Maybe if that's 40 feet, I don't know, I may go just under 10 foot or so. I don't know, I'm just gonna kind of play that by ear, just so I have some kind of air. So this is what I got. This was Menards. I used my Menards card. I think I'm maxing that fucking thing out. So we have the silver board. This is R3.3. This is 3/4 of an inch thick. I'm not measuring it. I just know what it is. It's 3/4 of an inch thick. But it's a R3.3. Oh, here's a sticker. R3.3 right there. So I have 20 sheets of that. I have 3 rolls of the R13, and I got them in rolls so that way I didn't have to worry about a seam on the bats. I could just roll it out as long as I want and stuff it into place. And I think I might tape it in with some tape as well. Everything's going to be taped. I'm really going to try not to fasten or nothing. And then I have 23 2x4s. So yeah, I'm a carpenter, so I want to do things a little bit different than what everyone else is doing. At the top of my awnings, I am going to do another video of that, but I am going to end up doing a sloped awning on that, because I don't have the money right now. We're spending a lot of money on this fucking thing, just right out the bat. So I want to do some, I want to enclose the ends. I want to create almost like a bird box. If you're a carpenter, you know what I'm talking about. I'll do a bird box on the end, all taped in. And then I'll do a sloped top cap and do some rolled roofing on the top of that as well. I'm just gonna get some of that synthetic roofing from Menards. It's gonna be just for this season, and then I'll end up creating something permanent later. So that's what I got. So there's a lot of work to do. I'm just doing a little bit extra work just to winterize it, or I would have just been done by now. You know, because power's hooked up, water's hooked up, sewer is hooked up. It's really not that hard to do all this stuff, but the difficult part is the pre-planning for the wintertime. So that's why it's taking me a little bit longer, because I don't want to do all my skirting before I get all my stuff wrapped and wintered in, as far as my water line and my sewer line, because I want to make sure that that's in place and I could do whatever I need to around that. I'll create my access doors for that, which I think my access door, I'll do a vertical on each side and make it so it's just a full rigid panel that maybe hinges out with some tape or something, and then tape shut, maybe some Velcro, I don't know. throw a freaking heavy duty gate lock on it. I don't fucking know. So I'm just kind of playing it by ear. But that's the black tank for the back bathroom. It's the sink and the toilet together. There's no shower there. There's only one shower. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to hook on there, and I'm going to run underneath. This is all going to be heated. Like, all this underbelly is going to be heated. Not just this, but the bump out. The slide. I'm a carpenter. The bump out, the cantilever is going to be insulated, because I want the floor in there to be nice and warm, because I'm going to have a Lasco heater, which is this dude, and that's going to be, I thought I had 2 of those, but I'm going to run that midway as well, and blowing one way or the other. So yeah, and then I'll have the cord out exposed, so that way I can plug it in how I need to. I think that's it. I just have a lot of prep that I'm doing, and I don't have a long time because I have a surgery coming on the 14th for my hernia, and I have weather coming in. So yeah, and then I got kids and married, so I still have to be a husband and wife, or yeah, I got to be a husband and wife. I got to be a husband and a dad. So also, I need suggestions. I think that what I'm going to do on my truck, so I was not planning on buying this big RV. I was not planning it. Capital RV actually delivered this for me. But my plan for my 2020 Duramax is to, I know that with it only being 3/4 ton, I know I'm pushing my limits with this thing. And it could be a dangerous situation. So my plan was, and I did put this on the RV Facebook group, but my plan is to get some timbering bump stops for my suspension. I'm going to get helper springs, and then I'm also going to get brand new Rancher shocks and set those accordingly. I also want to get new brake pads for that truck, because if you own that truck, or a Silverado of that year range, there's a year range where the brakes just are stupid. They're uncomfortable. So I want to upgrade that as well. If you have any other suggestions, excluding buying a new truck, give me suggestions. I don't have the money to buy a new truck. I don't have it. I just spent fucking $108,000 on this dude. Bought it in the off season, so I was able to save a little bit of money there. But I have a lot of money that we're putting into just getting started. If you're just getting started, you know that I have a couple $1,000s sitting here between this stuff, the stuff inside, the internet, rearranging for like dishes, for the weird little things for the sewer line, for make sure that they're sloped, for those orange or those yellow landing gear pads. Fuck, I think that's like what, $50-$60, but I mean, you get $30 here, $30 there, $100 there. It all adds up. I mean, we're maxing out our costs, but if you have any suggestions, that would be great. I can't buy a new truck right now, just not yet. So anyway, that's all I got.